So guys, today we're talking about the upcoming 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross. And honestly, this might be the version that finally makes people excited about this car. Because let's be real for a second, the Corolla Cross has always been practical, reliable, good on fuel, but exciting? Not really. It was more like a safe choice. But now, Toyota is clearly trying to change that. The first thing you'll notice is the design. This new model looks way more bold and modern. The front has a sharper grille, sleeker headlights, and overall it just feels more premium. It doesn't look like a basic SUV anymore. It actually has some personality now. From the side, the shape feels a bit more muscular, a bit more sporty, and the back is cleaner too, with a more refined look. It's the kind of car that you won't mind parking somewhere and taking a second look at. Now let's talk about performance, and this is where things get really interesting. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross is expected to come with an improved hybrid system. And this isn't just about saving fuel anymore. It's also about giving you a smoother and more responsive drive. So whether you're driving in city traffic or going on a long trip, the car feels effortless. You get good pickup when you need it, and at the same time, you're not constantly worried about fuel costs. It's basically the perfect balance for everyday driving. And honestly, in today's world, having a hybrid just makes so much sense. Now here's something that makes this car even more appealing. It's slightly more adventure-ready than before. No, it's not a hardcore off-road SUV, but it's definitely more capable. With available all-wheel drive and a bit better ground clearance, you can take it on rough roads, dirt paths, or even a weekend trip outside the city without stressing too much. It gives you that freedom, like you're not just stuck to smooth roads anymore. Inside the car, this is probably where you'll feel the biggest upgrade. The interior finally feels modern. You get a bigger touchscreen, a cleaner dashboard, and overall better quality materials. Everything just feels more refined and comfortable compared to older models. There's also a digital display behind the steering wheel, which makes the whole driving experience feel more high-tech. And of course, you've got your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so staying connected is easy. Space-wise, it's still very practical. There's good room for passengers, especially in the back, and the boot space is enough for everyday use, whether it's groceries or travel bags. Now, let's talk about the price, because that matters a lot. Toyota will likely keep it in a competitive range. It won't be the cheapest option out there, but when you look at what you're getting, hybrid efficiency, updated design, better features, it actually feels worth it. It's one of those cars where you're not just paying for looks, but also for long-term reliability and savings. And if we compare it to the previous Corolla Cross models, the difference is pretty clear. Earlier versions were simple and focused mostly on being reliable and fuel efficient, but this one feels like a proper upgrade. It's more stylish, more comfortable, and just more enjoyable overall. It's not just a car you buy because it makes sense, it's a car you actually want to drive. And that's a big change. So if you've been thinking about getting a compact SUV or maybe upgrading your current car, the 2026 Corolla Cross is definitely something to keep an eye on. Toyota is basically taking everything good about the old model and finally adding the excitement it was missing. And honestly, that's exactly what people were waiting for. So tell me in the comments, would you go for this new Corolla Cross or pick something else?